Hello and welcome back. I am your host, Rachel Coons, and we're wrapping up November here with Thanksgiving week. So if you are in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you are traveling, spending time with family, whatever it is you're doing, I hope you have a wonderful week. And gearing up for the holidays, I asked a question as to what are you struggling with when it comes to money? I got tons of responses, but one of the main themes that I saw in the responses was the pressure that the holidays are putting on you and your family, and how to create a holiday that is magical, that's everything you want it to be, without feeling like it's destroying your bank account, without having that remorse in January of overspending in these next couple weeks as we lead up to Christmas or whatever you choose to celebrate. There is going to be a lot of noise when it comes around Black Friday sales and people trying to get you purchase as much as possible. And it's easy to feel like you're already behind on Christmas before December even starts. So today I want to slow down and step back and remind you that you get to create the magic that is the holidays. You get to create that magic in your own home and with your own family, not the stores, not the consumerism, not the ads, but you. And you get to be intentional about how you create that space for you and your family. Somewhere along the way, we started believing that the holidays have to look a certain way. You need to have a certain amount of presents, or you need to go to certain events. The truth is that your kids don't need that. They don't need 10 new toys. They don't need a trip to Disneyland to feel the magic that can be the holiday season. They need your presence, your intentionality, and your love more than they need anything else. Some of my favorite holiday traditions, holiday memories with my family don't even cost a single thing. And in fact, I think the ones that are my most fond holiday memories had nothing to do with swiping my credit card. The real magic of the Christmas season is connection with each other, tradition, creating family traditions that your kids have to look forward to every year, and joy, happiness. And if you are always, as a mom, trying to create a magical holiday where you're overbooking yourself and you're feeling stressed every single day because there's so much to get done before December 25th, and you're not showing up as a happy, present mother, your children are going to feel that. Kids don't need full schedules. They don't need an activity every night of the week in order to feel like it's the special Christmas season. The connection, the tradition, the joy shows up on a credit card statement. But I get it, that there is this invisible pressure at this time of the year to keep up, to buy what everyone else is buying. That pressure can turn a joyful season into one of guilt, anxiety, and even more financial stress when January rolls around. So I want you to hear me clearly right now, is that you have the permission to do less this holiday season. You have the permission to set a boundary around your money and your energy, and you don't owe anyone the perfect holiday season. And that's why I wanted to put this podcast out right now, because now is when we can get intentional. But right now is the perfect time as we head into this week to sit down and get really clear on what you value for this time of the year. What things do you want to spend your money on, and what things aren't really that important that we can just kind of let go of and focus on what's really the most important thing. So decide what you want to be able to afford this season and what maybe you shouldn't be affording. Look at your budget, look at your savings, and then give every dollar a job before it is spent. And make sure that whatever your value system is, the money is going towards that thing. Also, communicate those boundaries with whoever that needs to happen with, whether it's your partner about sitting down and really creating boundaries with how you're going to do gifts for your children. If you are in a season where you're trying to get intentional with your finances, you're trying to pay off debt, you're trying to make the money go further, it is okay to let family members know, hey, this year we're really focused on getting out of debt. And so this year, we're not going to participate in the family gift exchange. We would love to be a part of it in whatever way we can. You might be surprised at how many people feel the same way and will be relieved when you speak up and when you say something. And once you create those boundaries, stick to them and own them. There's nothing wrong with you making a financial decision that is good for your family, even if someone else's feelings get hurt. Because it's not their life. It's not their credit card statement that they're worrying about. It's not their debt that they have to worry about. So you get to decide what's important and what's not. And then once we do that, really start to shift your focus. Some of my favorite Christmas traditions that we do with my family is we always do a Christmas movie night where we get in our pajamas, we make holiday cookies, and then we whip up some hot chocolate and sit down together and watch a Christmas movie. Another one that we do is we love to go get peppermint shakes from our local Chick-fil-A and then drive around the town and look at Christmas lights. Or we go caroling with our family to sing to other families. Or we make some Christmas plates to take it around to our neighbors and friends. Those things don't cost a lot of money. But my kids ask about them every single year, and we always make sure we do them because it's so special and it's a tradition that they look forward to. One of my favorite things that we like to focus on during the Christmas season is giving and serving. I think that the most joy we can feel in life is through serving other people. So instead of my kids focusing on what are you going to give me, I try to reframe that as what are you going to give other people? Could you drop off food at a local shelter or food bank? Could you deliver meals to people that are in need? Or could you adopt a family that needs presents and supply them with presents? There are so many ways around the holiday season to focus on other people, and getting outside of yourself doesn't have to cost a lot of money, and it can just kind of open up this ability to feel more joy and to feel more connected with other human beings. So let's talk a little bit about Black Friday, because this probably could have a whole episode in and of itself. I really do love a good deal. I love it when the things that I want to buy go on sale and I can stock up on whatever that item is. And I shop Black Friday sales. I'm not against Black Friday at all. But the problem with these times is that you could very easily buy more than you needed or more than you wanted to spend because there's so much noise in the marketplace. So before you buy anything this weekend, I want you to make a plan. And what I do is the whole month of November, I'm asking my kids what they want for Christmas, and I start to create a list of all the items that I'm planning to buy them for Christmas. So I go into Black Friday with intention. I'm not just shopping the deals and seeing what's for sale. I'm going and I'm specifically looking up those items that I know I'm probably going to buy anyways, and I just see if they're on sale for Black Friday. Make sure you ask yourself before you add anything to your cart on Friday, was this already a part of my plan? Or am I just getting excited about something that may be a deal? And spoiler alert, a lot of times Black Friday deals aren't actually a deal, and they just hyperinflate the normal price to think that they're giving you a deal. And make sure that the purchase aligns with your priorities and your values. And then make sure that there's not going to be remorse when you think into January. Are you going to be glad that you bought this item? Is it going to be something that you're going to be glad that you bought when you did and not feel bad about it later? You shop intentionally. You can absolutely shop. Again, big Black Friday shopper over here, but don't let the hype control your wallet. Don't let the excitement of what's happening take over your peace in the future. So as you head into these next few weeks, here's your reminder. You're the magic maker in your home. You get to decide what the holiday season looks like. Your joy, your laughter, your peace, your calm gives your children something more than any gift could. And that's what your kids will remember. So it's not about how many gifts are under the tree. It's how we show up and how we create the magic in our home. Just like most of you, I'm super excited about this time of year to slow down, really focus on what matters most, and then focus on what I want 2026 to look like and how I want to bring that positive, happy energy that we create this month into the next year. Thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next episode.